Creed 2 is the sequel to the movie Creed. This time around, it's not directed by Ryan Coogler, because Ryan Coogler did Black Panther. This movie is directed by Stephen Cable Jr. It's the return of Adonis Creed. He is with Bianca still, and they're going to have a baby. However, someone from Rocky's past is back. Viktor Drago has his own grudge, and he's got his son he's been training his whole life, Viktor Drago. So the movie is pitting sort of fathers and sons. It's got good themes. The big thing about Creed 2 is that it's a tad pedestrian. The movie is very predictable. It is still well acted, good characters, good arcs, and like there's nothing particularly wrong with the movie, but it just doesn't take enough risks. There's the boxing sequences are actually kind of standard and boring. The opening sequence has Adonis fighting for the heavyweight championship, and then there's some sparring scenes. There's the montage, which is good, but there's the sort of battle in the middle and at the end, it just seems kind of standard. It kind of worried me because the dramatic sequences with Adonis and his family and Rocky and everything was more interesting than the boxing sequences. And I think that might be because of the change of director. Ryan Coogler's direction of the fight scenes in the first Creed film are phenomenal. It's hard to replicate that. The movie just feels a little bit bland in the direction department. Everything else is pretty good though. The music's good, the cameos and the sort of fleshing out that this is a spin-off, but it's also like its own universe. It makes it more legitimate to have cameos here and there and throwbacks for the previous films. I also like the themes of shadow of the father on the son. It's something that's exemplary. I mean, it's something that's more, not exemplary, that's the wrong word. It's more clarified by having the shadow of Viktor Drago trying to sort of push his dream on his son to get back their former glory, as well as Apollo still sort of, his shadow still lingers over Adonis even though he's died many years ago. I like that. Rocky's pretty back in this movie, is pretty good. If you're a fan of the Rocky films or Creed, you have to watch this film because it's pretty solid. However, I just felt it was a little bit on the bland side in terms of directing. You can even predict how the movie's going to go, and in a few instances I could even guess the dialogue before it came. So besides that, the movie doesn't take any risks, but it's your typical simple sequel that just doesn't strive for more. So I give Creed 2 a 7 out of 10.